For show 17, we're going to do a posture which is called shooting the bow. You'll see why in just a minute. Extend your legs straight out. If it is hard, if you are very, very tight in your hamstrings, certainly there's no choice. You'll have to have your knees bent. But ultimately, our hope is that you will be able to extend your legs straight out in front of you. Reach forward and hold on to both of your feet. Again, breathing easily through these poses facilitates the pose. So just focus into your breathing, get it rhythmic and soft. And bring your right foot up and bend your knee and bring your knee underneath your armpit. Your tendency, everybody's tendency, mine included, is to let the knee go out to the side. Don't let that happen. Bring the knee underneath your armpit, glide it back, keep your leg in close to your rib cage. Pull the toe up toward your ear. Now you see why they call this shooting the bow. And ease down. It's always easier after the first time, okay? So bring up the other foot, bend the knee, bring it underneath your armpit, keep the leg in close to your torso. Pull the foot back, pull back, pull back. Breathe softly and down. Now, if possible, try to put your hands on the soles of your feet and push your feet into your hands to get a deeper stretch through your upper back. Stretch and come back. Hold on to your feet. Bring your right foot up. Again, bring the knee in under your armpit. Keep the leg in close to your rib cage. Chin up. Pull the foot a little farther back, but don't force it. Breathe softly and ease down. You're going to learn how to create your own variations on any of these things that we do together because you know what your body will allow. And the whole thing is get started and get going with it. Not perfection in a minute. Just take your time with it. Take your time. And down. Again, put your palms on the soles of your feet. Push forward, push a little bit more deeply. Take your time, breathe softly. Coming back, holding onto your feet. Bring your foot up, leg in close to your ribs. Breathe softly, bring the toe back towards your ear. You will see that it does help you loosen up. Ease down. Bring the left foot up, back, get that leg in close to your rib cage, bring the toes back, way back, and down. Put your hands on the soles of your feet and push, push. Stretch through your back, and then come back up again and onto your knees. This posture that we're going to do is going to work your arches, your toe joints, your quads, your hips, and your lower back. You need to have your knees together. You're up on the tiptoes, not on the top of your feet, up on the tiptoes. Sit on your heels, bring the pelvic tilt. Bring a pelvic tilt into it. Don't throw the tailbone back, but bring the tailbone in toward your kneecaps. Reach back and hold on to your heels. Now, inhale and exhale, and you're going to fold forward. You must keep your hips on your heels. Don't let your hips come up, and that's what they're wanting to do. Only go as far forward as you're able, as long as you keep the hips on your heels. Then breathe softly. Inhale and come back up, and exhale. Now you may want to come on down and sit and rub your toes for a minute, because I expect if you've not been doing something like this, it's hurting your toes. But let me just show you. I couldn't do it when I was a beginner in yoga. There's no way I could do that. But now, because of the flexibility in the body, I keep the hips on the heels, even don't have to hold on to the heels at all. But when I began, and I was in my late 20s, when I got started, I could go about this far and there came the hips. So don't despair. Come on back up again and let's try it one more time. Hold on to your heels. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, keep your seat on your heels. Keep your seat on your heels. Empty the air, empty the air. Fold as far forward as you're able. Inhale, pick up your head, bring your torso up, and exhale. All right, now let's take care of those feet. I'm sure that the toes are complaining. So bring your leg over the top of the opposite thigh. Don't put the foot on top of your thigh because the ankle bone might dig into your muscle and it kind of hurts. So just bring it off to the side. Hold your foot and push the toes back. Just push your toes way back, stretching through the arch. Then hold the toes at the top and carefully, slowly pull them down, stretching through the top of your ankle. Pull down, pull down. Then push back, stretch through your arch.
Hello?
And pull down, pull down. Really stretch through the top of your ankle. Push back and pull down. This is really great for your feet. Hold on to your foot and start making large forward circles. Don't make the foot do it by itself because you will not get the full range of motion. But if you'll hold your ankle with one hand or your shin bone, make big forward circles with the other hand, work through that joint, in deeply in that joint, go back in the opposite direction. Go in the opposite direction. And as if though this didn't look foolish enough, the next move is even weirder, but it is really effective. Make a fist with your hand. Don't hit with the knuckles. Hit with the fleshy part of your fingers, and you're going to stimulate the circulation in the sole of your foot. Going up and down, up and down. Another good benefit of this is to find out how flabby your upper arms are. We need to identify the enemy, right? So when you do this, you'll find out. Then we know what to take care of. Don't beat yourself to death, but don't just a little pat, okay? Get the job done. Tighten up your stomach, and other hand on the top. Going up and down, up and down. Now, I want you to just stretch your legs out for just a moment. Prop back, let your feet completely relax, flop down. Just take a minute. I'm not going to offer you any power suggestion because I don't believe in teaching that way. I'm just going to ask you to take your mind into your legs and find out, do the legs feel the same or do they feel different? Does one feel different from the other? And you'll get your answer, and then you'll know how important it is to stimulate the circulation throughout your body. And if you find that your right leg does feel a whole lot better, it's energized, your whole body feels that way when you've done good yoga, really stretched and stimulated the circulation. So let's go to the other foot. Push back, stretch through the arch. This is really good if you're flat-footed. Pull the toes down, pull down, rub the top of your ankle, rubbing. Push back, pull down, push way back, pull down. You know, we don't really take very, very good care of our feet, and we surely ought to. Make great big round circles. Loosen up through the ankle joint. Loosen up. Opposite direction, going the other way. Way back. All right, and now stimulate the circulation. After we've done a posture once, as I think I've already learned, when we go back and do it again the second time, your body really does open up. So we're going to go back and do the hair one more time. I know it's really nobody's favorite pose. I used to hate it, but I love it now because I could sit up on my tiptoes all day and it would never bother me. So that has proven to me that this has rejuvenated my toe joints, for one thing, and my spine. So hold on to your heels, chin up, inhale. Now, exhale, fold forward, keep your hips on your heels, all the way down. Inhale, coming up, exhale. Here's a quickie way to take care of those toes. Come back down to a sitting position, knees into the chest, and pull your toes back. Just pull your toes back, stretch, stretch, and curl the toes down. Curl the toes down. Pull back and curl down. Pull back and curl down. You know, when your feet hurt, it's very bothersome. So we need to take good care of these feet. All right, now we're going to go back into another stretch. And I've just got a thought that ran to my mind lately. I don't know why I've developed a real love for chocolate. That's not good. But I found out if I buy those little tiny bite-sized pieces of chocolate, I can buy 1 or 2 and take little bites and just really savor it. And it absolutely takes care of the craving. So you don't have to buy the whole candy bar. You can buy little bite-sized pieces. Lift up your feet and find your balance. Breathe softly. Begin to glide your right leg out in front of you. Take your time. Take your time. Breathe softly and relax your kneecap. Glide your leg out. Try to keep your balance. Pull the toes toward you and down. Breathe softly and bring the left foot up. Left foot up. Relax your kneecap. Take your time. Push the toes into your fingers. Glide your leg out. Try to keep your balance. And down. Breathe softly. Both feet up. Both feet up. Take your time. Take your time. Don't fight it. Even this. Even this. Anything you do is so much better than not doing it at all. Remember that. Separate your feet. Go way out and pull the toes toward you. And down. Good. Right leg up. Breathe softly. Push the toes into your fingers. Stretch through your shoulder. Tighten up your stomach. Leg to the outside. Pull the toes toward you. And down. Left leg up. Flow. Flow. Push and out. Thanks. Till next time. Bye.
To purchase a copy of Ready, Set, Stretch Program 012-001, please call 1-800-553-7752 or write to the address on your screen.